Hi everyone, I am Kate and it is Manifest Monday. So the story I'm about to tell you is probably one of my more favorites, and I'm just going to get started. So I found this lock just like this, closed, couldn't open it outside as I was walking out to my car one day in the gym parking lot. And I thought, that is so cool. I am going to get the combination to this lock. And even I thought it was really far-fetched to think that it even be a possibility that I was going to get it. But again, the way I believe, essentially, and the things that I know and how I trust the possibilities, I knew this was something I could do. I knew it was something that could happen. Now, I do want to say that I thought it would be as simple as these numbers just magically popping in my mind, because I have had things come to me like that. So initially, that's what I was thinking was, all right, I found this lock and I found it because now I'm going to get the combination to get it open, and that's how it was going to work. But in the meantime, until this number popped in my head, I decided that I was going to carry it around with me all the time and just kind of twirl it around and pull up on the lock and see if it'd open. And I literally had it everywhere with me. So in the car, at red lights, if there was a car stopped in front of me, I'm like putting in the numbers on their license plate. Like, oh, you know, I mean, I knew I was going to get the answer. It was really just a matter of how. And so I, played with it for a couple of weeks, maybe even a couple of months. I've pretty much lost count. And then I decided I'm going to just put it in a drawer for a while and let it be. Whatever. Well, then one night I came across it again and I said, you know what? I am going to get this open tonight. It's going to happen. I'm doing it. I'm going to Google and I'm going to put in 3-digit combinations, 0 through 9, and it shot me a list, Google, of course. So I had an option, I chose one, and it was a list of what seemed like an infinite possibility of numbers. And one thing I do want to note right now is that I had this with me for a long time, carrying it around, professing to everyone that I'm going to get this open, I'm going to get the code, and I can't imagine what people thought, but at the same time, I didn't care. I was going to get this open, and I was showing everyone. And I do feel like it's hard to believe, but anyway, back to my story. So I came across the website with the seemingly infinite, possibilities and numbers, combinations, and I started to go down the list on the screen. And I don't think I made it through maybe 20, and I decided this is going to take so long that I feel that I have more of a chance of just it popping in my head. Like, I don't have the patience to sit here and do this. So I also want to point out that at that moment, I had actually put effort forth. I was going to get the lock open. I sat down, I put the effort forth, and I was going to enter in all those codes. So again, after a few of them, I decided, what am I doing? Like, maybe I'll come back and do this again, but this is just so much. I had a friend come over, and we started hanging out, and of course I had the lock, and we're just sitting there hanging out talking, and next thing I know, same night, next thing I know, it just pops open. And my friend at the time was very familiar with the lock and how long I'd had it and what my intent was with it. And so we're sitting there and we're talking, and just out of nowhere, somewhere, it pops open. And I was just thinking, oh my gosh, I know the code now. And it was cool because it didn't pop in my mind the way I had expected it to. It wasn't on the license plate in front of me or somebody's weird address. I mean, I really was trying any combination of numbers. So then when it popped open, I immediately looked at the numbers, obviously, so that I would know what the code was. And the code is, I don't know if we can get a good 914, and it just opened. And I couldn't believe it, because moments prior to that, I had sat down and put forth effort to really, I was going to work at it, and I was going to get this thing unlocked. And I was like, this is literally too much work. And I remembered how we don't have to work that hard when we know we can achieve something, and when we know it's something we want to achieve. And I just kind of let it go, only for it to give me the numbers not long after that same evening. So for me, I wear this on my purse. My purse wears this, I guess. And it's just a steady reminder for me of the possibilities, that the possibilities are endless, that you can get the answers. And again, for me, it's one of those times where I had to give up the effort and the work I was putting forth to make it happen. And I had to literally just sit there and play with it, pull on it, and just, it suddenly opened when I wasn't trying really at all. I was just kind of fiddling. So this is my master lock story. I am Kate. Stay tuned for more interesting ones. I hope you find this interesting. I personally absolutely love this story. It's just a really cool thing. You know, I would encourage anyone to find something like this, or if you find something, just know, you know, it can happen if you find a lock. That is all for today. Again, I am Kate. Thank you so much for watching Manifest Monday. If you have liked this video, please go ahead and hit that like button for me. If you found it interesting at all and think somebody else may, go ahead and hit the share button for me. Or if you haven't subscribed, found this interesting, and would like to see what else is coming, hit the subscribe button for me, please. Again, thank you everyone, and I hope you have a fantastic week filled with very magical, unexplainable moments.